Hi, I'm David O'Loughlin, the Mayor of the City of Prospect, and welcome to the short summary for the Council meeting for the 22nd of August 2017. As always, you'll be able to see the full Council meeting video recording up on YouTube in a couple of days. But for now, here's a quick snapshot. We had a couple of deputies at last night's meeting. First of them from our Audit Committee, Ms Corinne Grant, who's an Audit Committee member, was able to give us a summary of the year's activities. And look, they do great work, their Audit Committee, and they're like a little conscience sitting in the background, keeping an eye on our processes and making sure that what we've done not just meets governance standards, but is also good accountancy practice. We also had a deputation from Fuzzy Trojan, who's the head of the Co-Housing Association of South Australia, and he spoke to us about co-housing opportunities on the site that's for sale right next door to us here on Prospect Road or on the Main North Road site. So that was a very interesting deputation. We also had a motion of notice about customer service from Councillor Evans, and then a number of reports relating to quite a number of matters. Look at the agenda to get the full agenda, but the more salient points that you might be interested in is the latest report on the Community Hub Library and Innovation Centre, where we spoke about the fast-moving agenda we're now moving into in terms of selling the 30-metre wide site next to us here on Prospect Road, in terms of having the finalised block planning report from Brown Falconer about the amount of space that we need for staff to be on top of the new community hub right here where I'm standing outside the council chamber, and also to consider what options there are for use of the land around the southern side of the site that we don't actually need for our own purposes. So that was quite a useful discussion. And also the next steps, which involve us appointing an architect, a cost planner and a project manager to assist us to meet our deadlines and to meet your expectations as a community. So it's going to get quite exciting over the next 3 or 4 months. In terms of other matters on the agenda last night, we had our 4th budget review. We also had a very important paper on our community land records, and that's been updated now for the first time in a few years. We had an open space strategy report, a really terrific strategy which will guide our thinking and investment around all of our 29 parks across the city over the next 10 or 15 years, and terrific progress being made to having a very sound basis for our decision making and our annual budget towards those ends. You would have noticed we've spent a lot more on parks in the last couple of years. Well, that's a sign of what's to come. We know that we have a huge backlog of opportunity to resolve in our parks, and we want you to be part of that. So every park will have a community consultation phase around it, and keep an eye on that plan. It'll be terrific when it comes out. A few other matters there, including I'm proud to say that I moved myself from the chair, which is very rare, a motion to get a community engagement process and some action around the Devonport Terrace precinct, right from down Torrens Road all the way up to the site of 250 Churchill Road. In my view, it's not one of our proudest streets, and we need to fix that. There's people who live along there who have every right to a nice street, just as you and I do, and we need to do a better job, and I want them involved in helping us get it right. At the same time, the state government are going to electrify the train corridor, which means they will be replacing the fence along the back of our landscaping. So there's a good chance for us to work with state government and get a terrific result there. That are all the matters for the agenda tonight, other than some other updates on a few other progress items. Please make sure you look at the full agenda and the full recording if you're interested in those other matters. But for now, hope you have a great month and see you again in September.